all the students and the supporting members who are donating and giving for this project going on. And bless us in this moment of joy and celebration. And be with us and continue leading this project in Jesus' name. Amen.
It says, do you all get the program sheets? If you don't, you can raise your hand. Some of our volunteers will be handing out some more program sheets. So according to our program sheet, it's now time for our welcome speech. Before I do that, I would like to ask my dad. Welcome now.
Ibang MCS minto na semna also na nga tinani na mapangkem to masana dum ko nobi kabe tham loi na hi na semna bichin tinani nga sumle pai to hi zongin khatang to hi zong pan pi po panang pai ya dan te rupa ma tuli te nu pai zongina Shirley le Marshall le abi te nu pai zongwa Sangina is Sabipa to Atungen Ahi Pastor Daniel Scrony Sana Pastor Sam Le Pastor Mongi no fighting Manana no mother Sangina ya a community Panina Tinimo community Makai Paul Hajam Sabomina I have to attest on Panina Teya is Sapia Diba? Kamadong nakita kinalong na mo. Ito pa na ibiyak ito pa pasen na utang kitahin. Palaya sanggap pa kuya. Kuya mo. Basta kuya. Basta loro kuya tapa. Basta loro kuya kaitan iti pa mo. Amakan I would like to thank Pastor Daniel Scrony to be with us this evening. Then also I would like to thank that Don and Trudy, and also Marcia and Harvey and other community leaders and all our leaders. Thank you so much for your support and participation with us. That sang in Asia, hello, call non something like call okay. Sang ina popi mi te kem to zo mo to pana teng I kha san ma chat tung to ni to pan hi chang to na hi man na zong rom hang to pan he ti na hang ina lung kam to hang to be tham loi na asuna zana gel te zo ma da chini ina mi malen kong lo ti lo hang ina Asuna zana gela ai mullo lianga Wait, that's on for me. Okay. Đúng đã biết được các tình thế nào?
Chúng ta cùng mình mà để mình cùng bên cái king cái trang về bản nói thế nào? Này cũng là cái vấn đề này, này cũng là làm cái gì này? Cái bản là bên này cũng là mình solve chung đây cũng gì. So we actually started just 6 minutes late. So let's all clap our hands for that. your bulletin it says 6:30. So thank you for all for coming on time, so that we could all start a little bit late on time. Okay. Since my dad has already welcomed everyone, we will continue with the next in line, which is our group song. So let us all clap our hands and welcome the little ones and whoever is coming with them.
Father, we love you, we worship and adore you. Glorify your name in all the earth. Glorify your name, glorify your name, glorify your name in all the earth. Jesus, we love you, we worship and adore you. Glorify your name in all the earth. Glorify your name, glorify your name, glorify your name in all the earth. Spirit, we love you, we worship and adore you. Glorify your name in all the earth. Glorify your name, glorify your name, glorify your name in all the earth.
Okay, wasn't that wonderful? Saan mama mo din? Hey. Ikot mo na hey. Okay. Hinaaba na Ben. Presentation mo, may mga class junior. Senior na junior, unahin na junior de. Junior de. O de isa picture na mga aba na de nagiging kong mo. May mga class.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. God is love. 1 John chapter 4, verse 8. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
One more time, clap your hands. What reminds me of this is that though one of the songs says, Sir, what was the song name? It's a great thing to serve the Lord. And the main purpose of why we're here as MCS is to serve others. And this song, the last part, reminds me, whether it is not so comfortable, you still keep your melody in your heart and serve others, right? So that reminds me. So, thank you all the kids. So, Kaliria, Kangwang General,တီယူထားတဲ့ဟာတွေအကုန်လုံးပြတယ်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်ကြည့်နေတယ်ပထမဆုံးကတော့ကျွန်တော်တပုတ်နှစ်ပုတ်လောက်ပဲဖြစ်မှာလားတော့ကြည့်လိုက်တော့ So how many of you remember how many songs they presented? Songs 5. Oh, I think I mean everything in total with the memory verse and everything and yeah. No, let them guess. Nobody can guess because they don't keep track. I was going to keep track, but I forgot to keep track because I enjoyed so much. Oh, so tuned in there. Consider Piro presentation. Member class junior got beat on it. Ella, Pira ne, general recital piano. Why boy? No? We boy, come. Hey, we boy. Okay, everybody, we can clap our hands away for Good, very good. Thank you very much, wee boy. How many of you enjoyed that? How many of you can play exactly like that? No, right? He is very talented. Yes, we praise God for that. We thank you. Wee boy, thank you very much. You can do better next time, okay? The next presentation is Member Class Senior, and we welcome them now. Raya. See, they're doing good now. But how many of you don't know how to read? Honesty now. Hey. See, you know better than them. Okay. So thank you very much. Good. Okay, thank you. Also, what I mean is you all also can run like them. They also started from the beginning. Okay, so we thank you. And now the next one is recital piano, Banta. Now the next thing we have in line is special song from Rudim and Kaino. Rudim and Kaino. XYZ, it's God's everlasting word. That's the last thing that they sang. So the word of God started with ABC, those little ABCs. When we combine them together, it becomes the word of God for us to read. So thank you, Kaino and Rudim. Okay, thank you. I think everybody clap their hands, so we'll give them another clap. One presentation from Zolai class. afternoon. Can you all say Longdam A? Longdam A. Hey, you also are in this class. You also are in this class. Longdam A. That means thank you. So yes, thank you, boys and girls, for your presentation. Longdam Mama more. Ilang chapter sa sampai di dalam semai no then. Good. Tuy na ba na ben so Pastor Sengwong Maya Saminima. So we'd like to welcome Pastor Sam, my mentor. I would like to advertising. Yes. All my sorry, not yet. All my authority will not be given to you yet, but now I will give it to you.
Good afternoon. Good evening now, huh? I thought it was 6 o'clock, so I came here at 5:30, you know. I was afraid I would be late. But it's a blessing, it's a pleasure of mine that I can be part of this. As our friends were doing the Zolai, I thought they will be going to do Jing Dan Dan Dan. But anyway, maybe next time, huh? Today I'm going to share first in English, and then I'll share in Burmese. Okay? My father, that would be my wife, grandfather, had a court case. So he and another party had some arguments. They could not solve the problem, so they bring their case to court. They brought their case to the court so that the judge will decide in the courthouse. My grandfather took my father and they went to a river, a big stream, a river, and they went fishing. Have you gone fishing? Yes, it's fun, right? It's fun to fish when you get a fish. So they fished the whole night. They had mosquitoes, ants, bugs. They were biting them, but they want to what? They want to get a big fish. You see, my grandfather had a reason why he wanted to get a big fish. And sure enough, that night they caught a big fish. And my grandfather and my father was so happy. Oh, tomorrow we were going to have fish curry for breakfast. Well, when the morning comes, my grandfather took the big fish to the house of the judge. And they said, Mr. Judge, Your Honor, I brought a nice, good-sized fish for breakfast. I hope you enjoy it. And please, when you decide my case, please look upon me favorably. And my grandfather thought that he did a good job. He came back home, he was walking in the air. He was so excited, he was so happy. He did his best in what? Catching a good-sized fish. He did his best in presenting the fish to the house of the judge so that the judge will judge favorably for him. Well, my grandfather and the other party, they came to the courthouse and they sat there waiting for the judgment to be announced. And then when the judge announced the judgment, my grandfather lost the case. He was very disappointed. My father on the way back said, Grandpa, to my grandpa said, Pa, we should just have eaten the fish. Why did you go and give it to the judge? Well, my grandfather did not know that the other party had given the judge better gifts. Today I want to share from the book of Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10 says, whatever your hands find to do, do it with all your might. And the Apostle Paul, he repeated the same thing in the book that he wrote in Colossians, I believe. Alright? So in Colossians 3:23 he said, whatever your hands find it to do, work at it with all your hearts. Now I want to bring a few lessons. Lesson number 1. You may do it all night long. Like my grandfather and my father. They fish all night long. But they did it for the wrong reason. Because they want to bribe the judge so that the judge will have the case in their side. But when God says, whatever your hand find to do, do it with all your might. When you sing, sing with all your heart. When you write, write with all your strength. When you do your assignments, focus on all your eyes and your mind. Like when you watch cartoon. Yeah, I thought you were watching Marshall and the Bear, huh? No? You only watch Mr. Bean cartoon? Yeah. So, whatever your eyes, your hands, your mind find to do, it says what? Do it with all your heart or just part of it? Do it with all your... Yeah, there you go. Is it 10% or 100%? 100%. 100%. That's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2. You know, I like how Apostle Paul repeats something that Jesus said. In Acts chapter 20, verse 35, this is what the Apostle Paul says. It is good for us to remember the weak. Who should we remember? The weak. How many of you are weak? How many of you are weak? Sometimes we are weak. Alright, I'll give you an example. Okay? You came back from your school. You have an assignment to do. But instead of doing your assignment, you turn on your TV and you watch your cartoon. In that case, you become weak. You know you need to do your assignment, but instead what do? You watch your cartoon. You become weak. You see your mother very busy. Alright? And your mother is cooking, the food is boiling, and the baby is crying, and your mom said, please, can you please go and help? And you say, no, I have my homework to do. But actually you were not doing your homework. You were looking your tablet for something else. You become what? You become weak. Oh. Christ said we need to help the weak. Sometimes we might be the one that is weak. But other times, those that are weak might be others. I'll give you an example. Okay? I'll give you an example. Your baby brother, his diaper needs to be changed. But your baby brother cannot change his own diaper yet. Is it true? Yeah? Yes. So, since he is weak and he can change his own diaper, who needs to help? Oh man, it's so sweet when you have to still what? Help the weak. Yes, we may like to make fun of the weak, but God says it is good to help the weak. That's lesson number 2. What's lesson number 1? Whatever your hands find to do it with all your might and your heart. That's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, we have to what? Help the weak. That's good. That's lesson number 2. I only have 3 lessons. So the last and the final lesson, lesson number 3. The Apostle Paul said, according to what Jesus said, it is better to give than to receive. Now, how many of you like to receive gifts? Come on, raise your hands. I want to receive gifts too. I want to receive gifts too. Yeah. We all like to receive gifts, right? Now, how many of you want to give away all your gifts? Raise your hand. Are you sure? If somebody gives you iPhone or Xbox, I'll come and get it. No. You sound like you're shaking your hand. All right. Okay. So according to the word that Apostle Paul used here, in Acts 20 verse 35, Jesus himself said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Wow. We like to receive and receive and receive and receive. But when we give, we only give the one that's already broken. Yeah. We give the one that we don't like anymore. Yeah. Well, they know you can give this one because I'm already tired of receiving it. Oh, you can give this phone because I already have a new iPhone. But it says what? It says what? It is better to give than to receive. I know it's very hard for us. We like to receive. But the Bible says it is better to give than to receive. Now, what is the biggest gift you can give to others? What is the biggest gift you can give to others? What is the biggest gift you can give to others? A car? What do you think? What is the biggest thing what is the biggest gift you can give to others? Yes? A house. Wow, a car, a house. Man, I want to be your friend. A little bit more. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so they can know better about God. Okay, let's give it to iPhones and tablets. Okay.
Xbox and PlayStation.
Okay. Okay, I think we have many good answers. We said a good gift, the best gift we can give is a car, a house, Xbox, iPad, tablet, and also to tell others about Jesus so that they will know and receive salvation. Wow! If we all can give and help the weak, the world will be a better place. Am I right? Yes. So let's review our 3 lessons for today. Lesson number 1. What is it? Whatever your hands find to do it with all your strength and with all your heart. Lesson number 2. What is lesson number 2? It's always good to help the weak. Lesson number 2. Remember the word weak for lesson number 2. Alright. Number 1 is with all your heart. Number 2, to help the weak. And number 3, what's lesson number 3? It is better to give than to receive. Wow, good. ဒီကနေ့ဒီမှာရောက်ရှိလာတဲ့ပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်တို့မိတ်ဆွေအားလုံးနဲ့ဒီတော့တွေ့ရတဲ့ဝမ်းသာရဲကျွန်တော်တို့ Indiana Police ကနေဒီအတွက်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဝမ်းသာလာကြတယ်ပျော်လွန်းလို့အိမ်ငိုက်ခံပြီးပဲအိမ်မနိုင်အောင်ပျော်လွန်းလို့ဝမ်းသာရတယ်ကျွန်တော်စိတ်ထဲဟို6 နာရီစလို့ကျွန်တော်နောက်ကျမှာဆိုလို့ဒီခါလေးနောက်ကျတော့ပြောခံရဆိုတော့နောက်ကျလို့ဖြစ်ဘူးဆိုတော့9 နိုင်ပဲရောက်တာလားကျဆက်တဲ့ဒီမှာရောက်နေတာအောင်လားလို့ရောက်ချင်တယ်ရောက်နေလားတော့ဒီမှာအေးစင်းနေတယ်ဟုတ်သွားကြည့်လိုက်အောင်ပဲတော့ကြံပေါ်တော့အိမ်မိုင်းတော့ရောက်နေတော့ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါဝင်လာတော့ဆမ်းပါလားဆန်လူတော့ပါနော်အားလုံးတခြားလူတွေရှိနေပြီအားလုံးဒီကနေ့ဒီကနေ့ကျွန်တော်ပေါ့နော် Take it to the ဒီကနေ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်ဝင်ကားသွားတာတော့သင်ခန်းစာ၃ခုလေးဝင်ကားချင်းသင်ခန်းစာနံပါတ်1နော်သင်ခန်းစာနံပါတ်1ကဟုတ်လားပါလဲဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ရှောင်းလုံးမင်းကြီးကမပြောထားတယ်ဆိုရင်နော်ဒေသနာချမ်းထဲမှာကျွန်တော်တို့လုံလေကိုင်းလေးလုံလေတရားအားလုံးကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ပါတယ်ဉာဏ်စွမ်းရှိတဲ့အားလုံးနဲ့လှုပ်ဆောင်ပါကြိုးစားအားထုတ်ပါဆိုပြီးကျွန်တော်တို့ပေါ့နော်ဒီဒေသနာချမ်းဟုတ်လားကျွန်တော်တို့အားပေးထားတယ်ကဲဒုတိယတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဟုတ်လားရှင်ပေါလုကတမန်တော်ဝတ္ထုခန်းကြီး20ငယ်35အောင်ပြောထားတယ်ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ကပါတယ်ကိုယ်ချက်အားတဲ့လူတွေရောကျွန်တော်တို့ပါတယ်ဒီမှာဆိုင်ရမယ်ခဏကလေးတွေဒါကပေးလိုက်တော့ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ညီမတော့ဝင်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့မောင်လေးကိုယ့်ရဲ့ညီလေးကဒါပေမဲ့မလဲတတ်သေးဘူးဟုတ်လားဒါပေမဲ့မလဲတတ်သေးဆိုပါလေကွာသူကအားတဲ့တော့သူပြောတော့တယ်ဟုတ်လားဆိုတော့သူကပါတယ်ကြီးရဲ့လူကကျွန်တော်သွားလို့သူညီရမယ်ဒါပေမဲ့လာပဲဒီပတ်နေလို့လာပဲနန်းစောနေကြလားဒါကလည်းသူညီမစားဖို့ကြီးတယ်အားရှိတဲ့လူတွေတောင်းရှိရဲဆိုတော့ဥမာတော့ကြပေးလို့တော့နောက်ဝင်လာလိုက်ကဲတက်တဲ့ငန်းစားပါလေဆိုရင်ဒီကတော့လက်စော့ပြလို့မင်းကခက်တယ်ဆိုရင်ရရှိတာတဲ့ရယူခြင်းနဲ့နော်ပေးဆက်ခြင်းအပေါ်တော့ပါလေဘုံမြတ်တယ်ဒါမှတော့ဝိချုကန်ကြီးလက်ဆက်နဲ့35ထဲမှာပြောသားတယ်ရယူခြင်းနဲ့ပေးဆက်ခြင်းအပေါ်တော့ဘုံမြတ်တယ်ဒီတရားစာသုံးခုကျွန်တော်တို့ပေါ့နော်စိတ်နှလုံးကြတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့သင်ထားမယ်ချုပ်ပြီးချောင်းမယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီကြားပါနော်ဒီတရားစာသုံးခုလည်းကျွန်တော်တို့ကိုယ်တိုင် listen နေတာစင်ဆောင်နေတဲ့လူတွေဟုတ်လား content ပေါ်နေတဲ့လူတွေအားလုံးဖြစ်နိုင်ကြပါစေ May God help you may God help me to always do with all our hands whatever we have to do with all our hearts and may God help us to always be kind and to help the weak and may God help us to be givers, not only receivers, but also to give. Thank you so much for this time. I want to hand the microphone back to the chairman.
Thank you. Are you all ready to give? Nobody's ready yet. Are you all ready to give? You're ready to give. Praise the Lord. We got one listener. Okay, I pray, yes, just as our Pastor Sam said, we pray that we all will be not only a receiver, a giver. Thank you, Pastor Sam. Now we have a recital piano. Lung lung. Hey, thank you, Long Long. How many of you enjoyed this presentation? Yes, me too. Okay, now we have a special time for a prayer. We would like to invite Pastor Kimani. Pastor Kimani actually will talk about So at this moment, we would like to ask Pastor Kimani. On that, I would like to introduce his retired pastor. He used to serve as interview or presenter. Like was just suddenly just changed, so it was like I'm speaking. So he used to be our Burmese interviewer speaker. So he's a national-wide evangelist. So we are honored that he could come here. So really appreciate it by the member community services. So we pray in alignment that, I would like to request all of us to stand up. We're on honor of the time. Now, we would like to ask Saint B for our recital. Let's all clap our hands. Louder, louder. Thank you, thank you. SMB, that was wonderful. Now, looks like we're transitioning to guitar before we have our last annual recital. That is going to be duet and bongo guitar playing. လို့ဖျားနားထောင်လို့ကောင်းလား Was it နားထောင်လို့ကောင်းတယ်လို့ပြောတယ်ဒီတော့မဟုတ် How many of you enjoyed it? Good. Okay. So you have enjoyed just almost everything. You have only one more left. Even though you would want to hear more and more and more, this is the next one is going to be last and only last. Last and only last for tonight. We sadly welcome. Why we say sadly is because this one is going to be our last one. Okay. But we're so happy to hear, very and excited to hear our last one, piano recital from Lungai and Domnu. So let us give them a big clap, okay? One. So open your big ears. This is your last one. Wow, that was so good. I don't want to come up anymore. I want them to continue playing. That was very beautiful. Thank you. How many of you enjoyed the presentations? Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. Hi. Yes! Good, so good. Sebaturi, you don't enjoy the presentation? Oh, I'm carefully watching everyone. So you do enjoy the presentation. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Now our next program in line is what? No. We're going to eat food later. Certificates time. Okay. So we are so excited and happy for all the summer class students here. But before we call the students, we want to invite the teachers, all the teachers. Could you please come forward? All the teachers. So these are the teachers. Are you all happy for the teachers? Are you all happy for your teachers? So we are very thankful for your contributions. But now, I want you all to sit down again. This is just an introduction, because everything has an introduction. But now, we want to give the certificates to kids that attend for their attendance. So we're going to give you something like this. To give certificates, I would like to invite Uncle John. Would you please come forward? First, one. Next, Jin Ik Gun. Jin Moon Dim. Then Bang. Get ready. Dong Set Yang. Chalung Tong Min. Joseph Han Swan Siam Tai. Kathy Wing. Quốc Tiến Quang. Luôn xem vậy. Ban Tuổi Chính. Năng Xếp Nhắn. Nhân Mừng Ngãi. Thank you so much. Everybody, please clap your hands for Mr. Tan. Hey, thank you. Next, we'd like to ask the honor of Auntie Julie. Could you please? We want you in the picture, so no, we would like the honor. Thank you. So, Bao Lian Kai. Binamang Munyan. Sam Ngô. Commercial, what you please. Xin San Muan. Tan Sen Lan. Van Ta Ping. Thank you. We have one more guest that we would like to invite, young boy, if you could take the honor. And it's not just your dress that I like, it's also an honor, just as I said. Okay, we would like you to. It's very beautiful. Last night, just before we continue, please hold on, okay, the student. Last night, as I was looking to the Facebook, I think the other night, maybe last night. Okay, last night, he was posting, wow, it looks wonderful. Is there any attire requirements? And I said, formal. And there he comes with the formal. So we thank you very much for your presence. Young boy is currently serving as
Samaritas
at the Samaritas
as a case manager.
Case manager. Samaritas used to be Lutheran social services that help refugees in our community. We thank you so much for your support, and we continue to work together as we serve our community together. And now we would like to invite Vung Ngai Tung. Wai Boi Ro Tin Tong. Please clap longer since his name is longer. Lim Sen Ngai. Một team chẳng ai tiếng bài tay, con em dân boleh. Ôi ta nói cái môn nào của mình là nó sẽ sắp được kiểu nó cái cái gì gì. Okay, đúng rồi. Thank you. 지금 이 말에 범아 우승 무대에서 지금 이 말에. So now at this time, we would like to clap our hands together for all of the teams. Now, is we want to also recognize the teachers that stand up here in front of us. Their commitments has been such a blessing for this community service. Not only that, for our community in large. So they have contributed their times and their energy, their knowledge, and all that they have and do. So I would like to ask Uncle Harvey to come forward. Tammo. So mimahi, amang damma ji. Thank you for taking the honor. So we'd like to give this certificate of appreciation. It says here, Myanmar Community Services. Certificate of appreciation is hereby granted to David Kim for great commitment, outstanding dedication, and lasting contribution to summer class awarded August 20, 2017. Please stand for a little, yeah. And we would like to give a little gift, though it's not much, to all the teachers that have invested so much of their. Next in line, Lun Nei Ngai. We want to give you a gift as well. One more. Dian Ching. Next, Go Yak Chang. Next, I want to invite Opa Digibao, Sir Digibao, to have the honor to give our certificate of appreciation. Yes, that sounds better. So we want that compliment, okay? Opa is, I say Opa, I mean older brother. Mr. Pao is one of our stronghold for this. I would like to say one of our skeleton for this Myanmar community services. He's been such a help and such an encouragement, and he's also part of the leaders. So just like me, we both are away so more often than the others that are helping, even more than the little children. But he has been helping even from afar. So we think we want to say our great appreciation to him. We don't have a certificate for him, but well, because this certificate is only for teachers. So if he would have come to teach, he would have got one. So so yes, this is our second summer class. The first summer class he was helping a lot. He came all the way from Battle Creek. Almost twice a day. No, twice a week. Yes, almost twice a week. So I think it's enough for me to talk. So I know. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes, we deserve that. So another one. The next in line is Dai Kan Mum. Next, Tuan Suan Mung. Thank you. I want to invite Pastor Simon one more time to come forward. I think we are quite a little bit hungrier than a while ago. I can. The energy sounds weak. So one more time, clap. Bigger one. Thank you. Okay. Next, Young B. Last but not least, Pastor Kim. So thank you very much. So all the certificates that we have is over, but words of certificate will be given later. But before then, I would like to ask all the teachers that have received to come forward so that we could take a picture together. All the teachers with your certificate, please, with your even your small gift. Now that's what we're having. Now, I'm going to say something. I'm saying, "Mama." Thank you. Chúng ta mong mai sẽ xem thế nốt ý là chúng mình thằng xuống đến bài trong. Ok, chúng ta nói xuống đi khi nào hết rồi, sẽ đi nào sẽ làm việc thì nó chụp cái mà. Mai nó xong, khi nào công ty đi bên ngoài vấn đề, đang công ty liên dùng, nó vẫn nó xã, nó làm thêm cái rồi thì nó trong nào luôn nào, học nào đâu phải nào, còn sẽ làm tiếp theo để tôi bảo sẽ nó, nó cũng cái phải chụp cái đặc hơn. Tuy là acknowledgement, khi đi xem câu kim, tôi phải làm lại đi nhá.
Dini MCS Center mà có nó chỉ là clear cho chim pare thôi mà alo mà ra cha ni lại học biro abe cho cháu alo cô chú chỉ giúp để mà đấy lúc chỉ nhìn nhà alo biro clear ya mi bài lệ bảo này để cho cháu anh em muốn nói đấy anh em chỉ giúp để này lúc đó chỉ này. Today I would like to thank everyone for coming and giving us your time and attending this party. Please remember us in your prayers so that we can serve the community better in the future as well. The therapy stream clear with your family tomorrow need Osari le winga de citizen from the green card from the the English sagama pyote de to bono tomorrow the night na kuni pera shide Sunday ni day yong pin de to bono ima graphics money time de refugee ani ne la ya de nima de to dinari along the night na kuni thare bono now we take my day jithamaga kuni nai aw kuni ri pin nai aw jisu pi sutane khama de tariya be ba lo chama ni de taw so chin de dini dima aya ai de dai phe along ga bituma ba no apin me ma thut bu dima sai shi ne ba no thai pi de cham ne jisu tin de it is very hot in here but I really appreciate everyone for sitting here tight and listening to everything that's been said and that's been presented here. Thank you everyone for coming, and we have been helping the community in various ways that we, as much as we can. Please continue to pray for us so that we can be more helpful and so that we can help many more people, not just the Burmese. We have been helping some refugees that are from Africa as well. So we would like to reach more people in this area so that they can have a better life in the US. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Everyone, thank you very much. I have this one quotation that I would like to share before we have our closing song and closing prayer. So in the meantime, as I do that, I would like to ask the closing songs to be prepared. it says here, author Ashi. Success is a journey, not a destination. The doing is often more important than the outcome. I really like that. Here we celebrate the success of the summer program so far. And it's not just the outcome that we are celebrating, but the experience that the teachers have with the little children, the experience that the little children have with each other, and the learning process that they all have together. So this really encourages me, and I pray that it will encourage the teachers, though at times they may have some discouragement in teaching the kids. It's this finger, not that finger, so on and so forth. And you have to say it like this, ka, not ga. It's ka, so on and so forth, right? So many times it might have been difficult for them. But I want to encourage a little bit to the teachers. No, this is not the end. We have more to do. And we've been praying, and I've been praying that the classes could continue on even during the fall seasons or spring seasons, not just summer. So that's my prayer. So as we are in this process, I ask and plead to continue to pray for the work of this community service and the community as well. So thank you very much. အားလုံးဒီကိုကြွလာတဲ့အကြောင်းပြုတင်တယ်ဒီမှာကျွန်တော်အောင်မြင်ခြင်းဆိုတာအဆုံးရလက်ပဲမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့အောင်မြင်ခြင်းဆိုတာအောင်မြင်ခြင်းရဖို့ရန်အတွက်ကျွန်တော်တို့လုံးခီးတစ်ဆက်မှာပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်တို့တွေ့ကြုံရတဲ့အရာတွေကိုထဲမှာပဲကျွန်တော်တို့အောင်မြင်ခြင်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့နည်းနည်းပြောတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်လူတမဲနဘက်ပြန်တော့ပန်ချပန်ပြန်လာတွေ့နော်heal the world အကြည့်ပဲစတင် Okay တော့အစမိုင်းနာဟိတငါချမ်းချခတ်မော
gandaไม่ได้ก็แกนดิ่งพอขัดอันปีตาตาไม่ได้ต้องขัดแกนเขาเลยนะที่ทุนีนะที่ถึงอ่ะที่ด้านหน้าไม่ได้ปล่อยในซีเซียทีนั้นไงนะที่ขานกอมทีนั้นไอ้สองไม่ได้ตัวองค์ใบวันปีตาของมั่วตัวตัวสองดำดิจังเด็กระดดดิ้งซองอีนู้เลยป้าเต้ปอลขัดดินะกูตัวเต็งสินุ่งจีน่านะไม่ได้องค์กิบยักษ์เข้มนาเต้จะจังครั้งเราเต้นะสองอย่างมิวสิกบันเต้ขององค์ตัวสักว่านี่นะวันเราปีมาองค์ตัวสักยังไงยังก็สักจีเสียที่ตั้งแต่ decoration ของบ่อจีเสียว่าแต่มันนี่นะตัวเต็งเข้มตัวหางนี่นะที่ในสำนักที่เขาเต้เข้มตัวผู้แต่ยังเปอร์เซ็นต์นี่นะอาจารย์ตั้งเป็นชุมพรจัดสักตาแห้งจีตัวทุกงานนาทรงของนี่ตัวจังนี่นะ announcement ขนาดที่ตั้งแต่ตัวสังอากิหนขินหางว่า Sunday นี้สิ่งนี้นะสังเราของแต่ปอคัตเต้นสอนแหละบางมิวกินเทสังว่าก็เป็นเสียสมาเต้นส่งบุญที่บ่อยสังอ่ะอาจารย์เจนี่นะ Sunday นี้สิ่งในขั้นในนี้สูงตาสังเราของแต่องไปสักหน่วยเรามือแหละแฮปปี้นะตัวที่ตั้งอ่ะมินซีนของงานสกุลละตัวที่มินซีนองจากตรงต้นแหละหุ่นงานเสียสมาเต้หุ่นงานนั้นตรงต้นนี่นะเมื่อกลุ่มเก่งดิ้งนะบางคนแต่งงานคลาสองให้ดิ้งจีตัวนู้นเลยป้าแต่ยังคิดจะสักดิ้งจีตัวเก็บน้องยังไงตัว if there is anyone who wants to attend classes every Sunday please fill out this form okay and then we'll let you know what time and what days we are going to have
okay the rest will also be standing with us and singing. So we'll face each other and sing out loud with a big smile in our hearts as well. We have a world that is in need of our healing.
And I know that it is love, and this place will be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll feel there's no heart of sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for living. Make a better space. Make a better space. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for living, make a better place for you and for me. You want to know what? There's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares of joyful living. If we try, we shall see. In this place we never feel fear or dread. Stop existing and start living. Use it always. Love's enough for us growing. So we better learn. Make a better place in the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for living, make a better place for you and for me. And the dreamy world this evening will reveal joyful faces. And the world we want to live in will never getting great. Then why will we strengthen and suddenly lead us wrong. Summer high, let our spirits ever die. In my heart, I feel you are all my brothers. Free the world with no fear. Together we cry happy tears. See the nation, darkness falls into motion. Really get there if you care enough for living. Make a little space. Make a better place in the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for living, make a better place for you and for me. There are people dying. If you care enough for living, make a better place for you and for me.
Closing prayer, we will ask all the committee to have our Inalahin din ako kiling karusian. Kung kuni na juga sama sama tu kelas na tu do na koi te do sa ka mo robot ni mo ni 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 kuni kai mo na ke tu to pa ni na step ka ni ai mo ka so ni ni sa tan di ka ni na uti ko di ko pi ka na na kan do de pan pa ti ki so sa ni sa ka ti ko ka so ni sa ni tu tu
Stop.
food and snacks that we have for each one of us. Something once again. All the students, please come forward. We want to take a picture together with your certificates. Come on, Okay, everybody, please listen. As we want to eat the food, we would like to ask God to have a special prayer for the food.
Barama ang Diyo papasyan ng manuhin nato ng mga huna nato kung pao ka MCS napante kasata nate agol ko na po ay kabo na utuin na ng gol ko pia ato na chanong tun pia mo na ko ko ni ato kung tahe ko ba tuin zong na makalam te siyang na ko ano tuin zong Lagi no dia wai hom na teo ni ding na masuan din ang asupa mo sakin. Lekan don pero no ina kasun dalay ta kilebin ui ta tang pa na na ite ding pa no kia ding muni ko ba sulung sa ko som yang te ka le ro ni ba sa na. Amen.
Kung ဒါပေမဲ့လည်းစိတ်နှလုံးထဲမှာကိုရောရှင်သာရှိရင်ကိုရှင်ကြီးရဲ့နေတချမ်းကလူကိုပြရှင်မှန်ပေးတာဝန်ခံရင်နဲ့စက္ကန့်၍သာလူသားတိုင်းသက်ရှင်စေရှင်ပြောရဲ့ကျေးဇူးများကြောင့်ကိုများတော့တန်ရှိလူတွေရဲ့စိတ်နှလုံးထဲမှာဒီရှမ်းသောငါပဲဒါကဝမ်းမြောက်တဲ့စိတ်နဲ့ယုံကြည်ခြင်းပြည့်စက်တာပါကိုယ်ပိုင်ဆိုင်ခံစားပြီးဒီပါမေကိုပြည့်စေပါဒီပါမေဟာလို့စင်ရဲ့ဒီနေ့စားနိုင်ရခဲ့ခဲ့ဒါပေမဲ့လည်းစိတ်နှလုံးထဲမှာကိုရောရှင်သာရှိရင်ကိုရှင်ကြီးနဲ့ငြိမ်သက်ချမ်းသာလူကိုပြရှင်မှန်ပေးတာဝန်ခံရင်နဲ့စက္ကန့်၍သာလူသားတိုင်းသက်ရှင်စေအရှိပြရဲ့တင်များကြောင့်ကိုမြတ်တော်တန်ရှိပြီးလူတွေရဲ့စိတ်နှလုံးထဲမှာဒီရှမ်းသောငါပဲဒါကဝမ်းမြောက်တဲ့စိတ်နဲ့ယုံကြည်ခြင်းပြည့်စက်ကပါကိုယ်ပိုင်ဆိုင်ခံစားပြီးဒီပါမြေကိုပေးပါစားနိုင်ရခဲ့ခဲ့ဒါပေမဲ့လည်းစိတ်နှလုံးထဲမှာကိုရောရှင်သာရှိရင်ကိုရှင်ကြီးနဲ့ငြိမ်သက်ချမ်းသာသူကိုပြရှင်ပါ